Jared from Springville, he asked, define regeneration. He believes he is born again. Jared, on the website, you can see the second and third shows. On those shows, I go into depth about what spiritual rebirth is. Actually, I would watch the first, second, and third shows, but we really go into that there. But let me give you a quick analogy if I can, all right? Let's just take the game of baseball. You have people who know the game, but they may have never played, okay? And some of those people who know the game know what it consists of: hitting, throwing, catching. Some people who know the game might know the history of it and all the aspects of it. Some people might be scholars of baseball, but they've never played the game. Okay, you have that category. Then you have another category of people who have played the game. And people who have played the game, there's a broad spectrum of them. There are people who have thrown the ball to their dad when they were little, or hit or caught. There are people who have played Little League. There are people who have been drafted into a Little League team, high school, college, minor league, pro league, Hall of Fame. There's a very broad spectrum of players of baseball. The difference between the two groups is the players have played the game. They have played the game and they're in it. The first one have an intellectual knowledge of what the game is about, but they have not played the game. That's the difference between being born again and not being born again. You can have an intellectual assessment of who Jesus Christ is and say he's the Lord, he's the Savior, I know that, I realize it, but unless you've played the game as a born-again Christian, you're not there with him. So that's kind of a worldly analogy, but it's one that works, for me at least.